if someone pulls up and we can't find parking, it is an objection right before you walk in the front door of the house.
Realtor Justin Meyer says it doesn't matter about the quality of the property if there is nowhere to park. A potential buyer will turn away from a house for sale.
The house could be beautiful, but if they can't park, and that is, again, important to them, a lot of people do end up just kind of moving on to the next one.
Realtors are saying homes with no parking take longer to sell, which is making people in Lethbridge concerned. Homeowner Curtis Feist says he is worried about what this means when he goes to sell his home. Everybody has at least 2 or 3 vehicles, some have more. I know they are trying to jam-pack houses in these new subdivisions, but they need better planning to accommodate the growing population. He's not the only one who is feeling the effects.
It was a big thing when we bought the house that I live in now, that there's not a lot of parking because there's a rental suite in the basement and there's only 2 parking spots. So it's kind of difficult if you rent to a couple, and me and my fiance live upstairs, so we have 4 vehicles and 2 spots.
Having just like recently sold a home, I know one of the big things was we were looking for a garage and a driveway ourselves, so we wouldn't have to worry about that sort of thing. So definitely, if you're trying to sell a house and there's nowhere to park, I could see people probably moving on to the next place.
Meyer says the issue starts with the developers.
The developers that own the land try to get every penny they can out of every morsel of land. So the city is kind of at the mercy of the people who have the money to develop the land.
Feist didn't realize what he was getting into when he bought his home. My house was one of the first houses built in that area. Pretty hard to predict that someone was going to buy a house beside me just to rent it out and have 4 or 5 guys in there to make the mortgage payment. Meyer says buyers beware is key.
So if someone buys a house and there's only 2 houses on the block, they might not be aware of is a condo going in down the street, is a duplex going in where there might be double occupancy next door.
Meyer adds it's important for people to do their research before buying a home, whether it's contacting the city or talking to potential neighbors. He says ask the right questions first before you get stuck in a bad situation later. For E! News, I'm Jonathan Gignard.